You know, I was thinking today, why the hell is achieving a goal so damn hard? And what can I do about it?
It's the Joe Show.
So we know what the topic is today. It's setting goals and sticking to them, but it's all so obvious. Setting a goal and achieving it is one of the hardest things you can possibly do. For some reason, especially if it's a personal goal, it's so damn hard to set a goal and follow through with it. Just look at New Year's resolutions. People set them every single year and barely ever go to the gym 2 weeks after the new year starts. Getting right to the point, pretty much researchers found in a new set of studies in 2019 that people showed greater goal commitment and performance when they told their goal to someone they believed had a higher status than themselves. That's it. The study went further and found that it actually didn't help at all to tell somebody that you thought was a lower status than you, or just keep it to yourself. The outcome was the same. You wouldn't be very motivated to do your goal. In fact, Howard Klein, the lead researcher here, said that these results are actually the opposite of a 2009 study that said if you tell people your goals, you're less motivated to achieve those goals. I believe that study showed that actually once you were all like full Aladdin with your goal and went,
I can show you through the world,
that you immediately got a hit of like adrenaline and dopamine.
Feel good?
That you immediately got a feel-good rush afterwards, and then you were demotivated to do the goal and achieve it because you figured you already got your big hit from it and you can move on from the goal.
It's pretty messed up.
Our brains are so weird, dude.
The study that really demonstrated that if you tell somebody higher above you your goal, that you're more likely to achieve it with something like this. So they took 171 sexy undergraduates, put them in a room together, and they invited The Rock. That's right, the goddamn Rock. He came in and they had all 171 undergraduates raise their right hand and commit that they were not allowed to leave that room until they had an orgasm. Let me tell you, that room was empty in 5 minutes. That's achieving your goal. Then they repeated that study with a different set of 171 sexy undergraduates, but instead of The Rock, they brought in the janitor. That's right, the goddamn janitor. They all had to raise their left hands and commit to orgasming before they left the room. And let me tell you guys, that study is still going on today. Hold on, I think I read that wrong. Let me try that again. 171 undergraduate students were seated at computers and told they had to move a slider to the number 50 as many times as possible within an allotted time limit. Oh, I get it. They had to move the slider back and forth as many times as they could in a minute. Where's The Rock? Then after counting how many times they did this first, they had to do it again, but this time they were told to set and write down a goal. That's right, they actually did set and write it down. Commit to that goal. At this point, the experimenter informed the participants that a lab assistant was going to come in and check their goals. It's important to note though that for this study that the lab assistant was the same person in both of these things. In some cases, the lab assistant came in dressed up in a suit and tie and told the students that they were a doctoral business student who was an expert on this field of study. And then in another study, that same lab assistant came in jeans and a hoodie, you know, the casual, Joe Show look, and told the participants that they were a student at the community college down the street, and they were working part-time at that business school. This was viewed as someone lower than them, whereas the suit and tie guy was viewed as somebody higher than them. And then, because all experiments have to have control, there was a third group of participants who didn't have a lab assistant. No surprise, the study showed that those students who shared it with the higher ranking lab assistant were more committed to achieving their goals than if they shared it with the casual shirt dude or no lab assistant at all. Which brought them to the conclusion that if you don't care about the opinion of the person that you share your goals with, you're not going to be committed to achieving those goals. And actually, in a final, more long-term study, 292 college students over a semester decided on a grade they wanted to achieve, and one group told a higher-ranking person, and another group told a lower-ranking person, and of course, they found that people who told the higher-ranking or higher-valued person, in their opinion, were more committed to achieving that grade that they wanted for that semester. This is no surprise at this point. What is interesting here is that these results are actually contrary to popular media advice. For example, there's a TED Talk that has been viewed 6 million times that encourage you to stay silent about your goals. Apparently, that recommendation is based on an oversimplification of one research paper. No, really, no matter who you tell, it doesn't matter if it's your dog, if it's your boss, if it's your friend, if it's your girlfriend from first grade, no matter. At the end of the day, the most important thing is your opinion of the person that you're telling your goals to. That's it. Tell someone you think highly of about your goals. In fact, you should let me know what your goals are in the comments below this video. And guess what? If you don't achieve them, I'm going to think less of you. So much less of you. So you better achieve your goals. And if you need some motivation, you can check out Motivation Mondays here on the Joe Show channel. That's been today's Thoughtful Thursday here on the Joe Show. If you like my content, hit that subscribe button and mash that bell to get a notification every time I upload a new video. If you got an idea for a show or just want to say something, say hi. You can send an email to hijoeshow@gmail.com. And until next time, I'm thinking about you because I love you.